Hello there, Star Wars fans and collectors, and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Turn the light. And today we'll be taking a look at the Black Series Bespin Luke Skywalker. And this version is the 40th anniversary version from 2020 because, 2020 was the anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. And so when they made, when the 40th anniversary of the film came around, they released, newer figures of the characters from that film, and this Bespin Luke was one of them. And I also have a Darth Vader that I might get to review soon, hopefully in the future, depending on the circumstances. And this particular one is actually a very well, I would say this is a much more improved version of the previous Luke Skywalker, because the previous one had a different head sculpt. The paint was more, I think, more dull for the entire figure, and so the head sculpt in this one looks better, in my opinion, and I think this figure overall is better, as an action figure and as Luke Skywalker in terms of the character. So accessories. Actually, no. Let's do this first. Before we look at accessories and the figure itself, let's take a look at the packaging. So here's the packaging for the figure. We have all the specs of that. We got the movie title, the name of the character, and in the parentheses you see Bespin to indicate that this is a Bespin version of Luke. We got a picture of Luke Skywalker himself, and we also have the 40th anniversary for The Empire Strikes Back on the top corner. And what I noticed is that this picture was actually like a photo, not Photoshop, but it was kind of like kind of like recreated, digitally. It wasn't so much the original photo that was the same photo used in the Kenner card backs and the Vintage Collection card backs. And if you compare if you compare this with the other ones, you'll see the difference. And in the back, the other figures from the line, we got Luke Skywalker from Bespin, the one that I'm reviewing right now. We got Yoda, Princess Leia in her Hoth gear, Bespin Han Solo, and an AT-AT driver, or AT driver for some of them. Tomato. But anyway, now back to the figure itself. So our accessories he comes with are a lightsaber. And then with lightsabers that you can actually remove the blade. So technically he comes with the hilt and a blade. And it comes with this blaster. You can take off the blade and hook it onto this hook right here on his belt, and the blaster fits nicely in his holster. I'm gonna take it out and show it to you guys. If you were to display this figure, I would recommend you put the blaster in his right hand because he has the trigger hand, or the trigger finger on his right hand, and logically it make more sense he'd take it from his right hand because the holster is on his right leg. So yeah. Here's the holster. Look, it's not a holster. The blaster looks pretty nice. Has a brown handle. Looks very accurate to the one used in the film. Hopefully it shows up okay on camera. I know it's kind of blurry, but it's a very good accessory. Very great. It has great detail. And like I said, you can put it in the holster. The lightsaber also fits in both hands too. And you can also pose him with him holding it with two hands, so you can always I'm not gonna do it, but you can always have him hold the lightsaber with two hands, or put the lightsaber on his left hand, no problem. Articulation that he has is a hinged neck, hinged shoulders and elbows, hinged wrists. He has like a ball joint or some sort of rotation at the upper torso, hinged hips, hinged knees, and hinged ankles. And that should be about it for the figure. Details, detail-wise, the detailing is great, and I think they did a good job with the paint applications on this figure. And like I said earlier, the head sculpt is a much better improvement than the original Bespin Luke Skywalker that came out in 2013. I think this one looks more like Mark Hamill. I don't have that one, but you feel free to compare the two if you have two of them, or if you can search up two pictures of them, And like I said, a great figure. And I would give this a 10 out of 10. And with that, that will be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and hit the bell icon. And what else? Oh, may the force be with you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.